So have you ever wondered why you don't get as much attention from the spicy senioritas as your buddy Brian? Technically, Brian's not like a wildebeest, but he's definitely not that. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, Brian's like nice and all, but you're the one with the six-pack abs, chiseled bone structure, and your selfie game is like off the charts incredible. I'm talking Instagram followers for days. Why is it that you're not having more luck with the spicy senoritas? Truth is, you're not as sexy as you think. Your mother's been lying to you, and your Aunt Brenda. Oh, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just letting you know that you are not as attractive as you think. And today I'm gonna go over 7 reasons why. By show of hands, who out there is an arrogant prick? What a surprise, no hands? Gentlemen, I got news for you. If you are walking around and you act like you are better than other people, you're always talking about all the things you have, all your money, all your flashy whatever. Arrogance is one of the most ugly and unattractive characteristics that somebody can possess. On the flip side, if you're humble, if you're kind, if you're not like taking yourself too seriously, sexy. That is just an undisputable alpha M fact of life. Number 2, only focus on the aesthetic as opposed to what's really important. Content of character and ambition. Gentlemen, mama. You're somebody who has drive, motivation, ambition. You've got goals, you've got career aspirations. This is so incredibly sexy. On the flip side, if you're somebody who's just like kind of chilling, smoking dope, playing video games all the time, not exactly what somebody would consider a catch. Take it from me, the internet has changed the game, and it's also made like entrepreneurship, it's cool. It's never been easier. And so if you've got drive, if you've got motivation, if you've got something you want to achieve, this is sexy. The third thing that makes you unattractive is being a slob. Being clean, organized, and taking pride in your appearance is something that is incredibly attractive. If I had a lot of money, I would do X or I would do it. You don't need that, gentlemen. It's about working with what you have. If you don't have money, get a job. Even though I was poor, I still wanted to look great. And so I learned to stretch $1. When I was 12 years old, I got my first job working at a snack bar. I saved up money, like I'd have $5 or $10. I'd hit a thrift store. I learned to get creative, but I took pride in my appearance. My clothes were always wrinkle-free, they were not stained, and they didn't stink. The fourth reason you're not as handsome as you think you are, Tiege Hanley. As in, you don't use Tiege Hanley, the most incredible, uncomplicated skincare system in the history of your handsome face. Tiege Hanley equals super soft, sexy skin. If you have super soft, sexy skin, this makes you 27.5.6% more attractive than other dudes. It's just science. You gotta take care of your skin. I'm not saying you gotta use Tiege Hanley specifically, but you do need to adopt a solid skincare routine. What does this entail? Twice a day, you need to be washing your face to remove all the dirt, the grime, the oil that builds up over the course of a day. Twice a week, you need to be exfoliating your face. You don't need to do this every day because over-exfoliation can damage or make your skin irritated and red. But gently exfoliating it twice a week is a great way to remove the dead skin cells, keep pores open, prevent blackheads. You also need to be moisturizing morning and night. That's it. That is a basic skincare routine that every single one of us should be doing in order to not only look handsome and attractive now, but handsome and attractive like 20, 30, 50 years from now. I want to be one handsome ass old dude. Like, that is one of my goals. And if your goal is to look as good as you possibly can, guys, there's a link down below to Tiege Hanley. We don't give you a ton of different products. We give you the essentials. Quality of Tiege Hanley products is like better than you're gonna find anywhere. In my opinion, and our chemist's opinion, they are the best on the market. And price, for what we give you, you can't find a more affordable solution, guys. It's ridiculous. Guys, there's a link down below to Tiege Hanley. Go check it out. We've got 3 different levels, level 1, level 2, level 3. We also have acne level 1 and 2. Fifth reason why people view you as unattractive is you have a negative outlook on life. If you're pessimistic, if you're somebody who is always feeling sorry for themselves, do you know how unattractive those qualities are? Story, I dated this woman, right? She was super pretty, but I noticed after about a month of dating her that she was just always just like had something negative to say about other people, about me, about herself. Like, it was just this constant barrage of negativity. And she went from being like super beautiful in the beginning to incredibly ugly. Sixth thing that makes you ugly is you're dumb. Now, I'm not talking about like low IQ. I'm talking about you're ignorant. You don't seek knowledge. You don't seek information. You are fine just sort of letting life pass you by as opposed to educating yourself, having something to say. This other girl, on paper, like I'm talking like 10. Mentally, -2. And last but certainly not least, the seventh reason why people view you as ugly: you smoke. Dude, you want to talk about something that instantaneously drops your hotness level from like a 9 to like a 2.5 is light up a cigarette. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, what about vaping? Vaping, in my opinion, vaping kind of looks a little trashy. Now, hold up. I have been addicted to nicotine and I know how difficult it is to quit. I used to chew, like dip tobacco for like 20 years, and it was one of the most disgusting habits that you could possibly have. But I was super addicted to nicotine, so I understand how hard it is to quit. Most people that knew me didn't know that I did it because I was so embarrassed of it. I knew that it looked bad. I knew that it was unhealthy. I knew that if I didn't quit eventually, I probably would get mouth cancer, and that's sexy. Not sexy. And so I quit like 8 years ago, and honestly, that decision and the fact that I was able to quit is something that I am most proud of myself, because I didn't think I would ever be able to do it. So if you're somebody who is smoking cigarettes, or if you're vaping, I mean, just think about it, right? I know that it's not easy, but it's definitely something that will improve your life like crazy. Like seriously, like on a scale of 1 to awesome, you're like off the charts, like 11.7. But if you're doing these 7 things, unfortunately, you might be sending the wrong message to the outside world that you're not as awesome, not as handsome, charming, and incredible as you actually are.